This is called Shiny Stockings.
I walk with my baby and she knows it doesn't fly. I've got something mellow on some fellow's whistle high. Go for a walk, I know, as soon as we're out, with no shadow of doubt. She's got lots to be proud of, and if I'm lucky to have a woman that well endowed. A girl half that lovely would make plenty of fellas proud. I'm crazy about all of her charms, yes, but one in particular is a ball. Love those shiny stockings best of all. Every man, well, I bought whatever he can. But one thing all men dig is a real shapely thing. Oh, really, 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 oh, yeah. What do they think of that? What do they think we're at? A woman has got to pretty up and tend to business, make shows she's catching a eye. The fellas are yet to dig about, they never know what they're digging about. A woman has really got to wail and always looking her very best. She must be up to par without fail. Cause otherwise, her old man's eyes are gonna wander. Is it any wonder men go for prettiness? Yes, I must confess, dig a pretty face, dig a pretty dress, but they like a pretty leg best, and that's the reason those stockings shine. Cause they appeal to these eyes of mine. Love it when she says, I'm gonna stick around, be pretty enough, but certainly if I can keep a home from Rome, she'll be made, and I'll be wondering, well, a woman that took it as good as her by the side. She's fine. Isn't my baby so fine? And she's all mine. What a lucky man am I. Crazy about every single one of her charms, but one in particular is a ball. Love those shiny stockings best of all. Ooh, I love those shiny stockings, really I do. Ooh, I love those shiny stockings, really I do. Yeah, yeah, yes I do, and I truly do, yeah.
Thanks, folks. Bless your hearts. Thank you so much. No glaring mistakes, taper. You owe me 50 cents on that one. I left the Guess Who after almost 10 years to the day. I was in the band from a week before my 18th birthday until 2 months before my 28th birthday. So it was almost 10 years exactly. When I left, I had no idea what would happen. I didn't want to be one of those guys that left a very successful entity only never to be heard from again. That was my biggest fear. So I started writing songs immediately because I was out of a job. And the desperation took over and created a bunch of songs. And out of that first batch came this one, which took away a lot of my fears about being a solo artist. This has now been played on the radio in the United States in excess of 1.5 million times. So I guess it's a successful song, and it's a memory for which I will be eternally grateful. It went like this.
Lost in love before. Somewhere down the road, maybe all those years will find some meaning. I just can't think about them now or live them out anymore. So so long, through so much or through so many. I just can't believe I could throw it all away. Sometimes late at night, when there's nothing here except my piano, I'd almost give my hands to make you see my way. Ho! Stand tall, don't you fall. For God's sake, don't go do something foolish. All you're feeling right now is silly human pride. Ah, stand tall, don't you fall. Ah, don't do something you might regret later. You're feeling it like everyone. It's silly human pride. Never lasted so long. No. Through so much or through so many. I just can't believe I could throw it all away. Sometimes late at night, when there's nothing here except my old piano, I'd almost give my hands, make you see my way. Ah! Stand tall, don't you fall. For God's sake, don't go do something foolish. All you're feeling right now is silly human pride. You got me down on my knees for you, baby. Stand tall, don't you fall. Ah, don't do something you regret later. You're feeling it like everyone. It's silly human pride. Stand tall, don't you fall. Ah, you got me falling the game for the lead. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, folks. I'm going to sing you an old Guess Who song. It's one of my favorite Guess Who songs ever. Not the biggest record we ever had. Pretty successful, fairly successful record. Not the biggest one. Not like, you know, not like that. Which that's about all of that you're going to hear tonight. So let's get that out of the way right now. This was a very successful Guess Who song, and it was one of my all-time favorites because it was different from anything else we ever did, and it was quite different from everything else that was on the radio when it was released. I am really walking very thin ice, trying to do this all alone at a piano. It begs for drums, it begs for guitar drones, it begs for two other guys to sing around with me, but we have none of that. We have one prairie rat and one keyboard, but what the hell, I wrote it, so I should be able to sing it whenever I bloody well feel like it. As I said, not the most famous Guess Who song of all, but if one person in the room remembers this, it's just going to make my whole evening.
The song went like this. Where'd you get the gun, John? Don't you want to rain dance with me? 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 Christopher was asking me astronomer, can you telescope and tell me where the sun's gone? And I'm still sitting with my next door neighbor saying, where'd you get the gun, John? Don't you want to rain dance with me? 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 Changing just a few things, laughing while the bell rings on the go. Changing just a few things, shooting when the birds sing. Just a few things, laughing while the bell rings on the door. Changing just a few things, shooting when the birds sing. Don't you want to rain dance with me? 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 Ho! Thank you so much. I'll bless your hearts. Thank you very much. I'll stay in the key of A for one more song. This was a song written primarily for the fairer sex. It's for everyone, hopefully, to enjoy, but it really was written for the ladies. From an album called Dream of a Child. The song goes like this. Fire Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. When I was in my, thank you very much. At my age, that means more than you'd ever know. I'm 2.5 months away from the half century. New Year's Eve this year, 5-0. I don't really give a shit anymore, you know. When I was in my first band, before I got that magical phone call from the Guess Who, I was in a band called the Devrons from the time I was 13 until I was 17. We weren't really writing a lot of our own songs yet. We were doing 4 one-hour shows every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, and then back to high school on Monday morning. So during those 4 one-hour shows every Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, I would get to sing songs by all my heroes, by the people I idolized and admired. I love having gold records and I love being on the radio, but there is a piece of me way in here, in the interior region, that really misses those days because I like singing stuff by other people. So for about the next 4.5 minutes now, I'm going to divert and sing you a couple songs by other people. First one is from 30 years ago this last summer, and they just did a Life and Times biography on my existence up in Canada, and they dug out some of this old archival footage of the Guess Who. We used to do a weekly television show in the 60s, and they showed a clip to me of us doing this song. I forgot what a great song this was. So maybe this will stir up some memories to you of a kinder, gentler, less violent world when you could actually go to the movies and sit and watch a movie for over 90 minutes and not see them blow up one building. This song was catapulted to #1 internationally by Peter Tork, Mickey Dolenz, Michael Nesmith, and Davy Jones. It was a damn good song, too, and it went like this.
Oh, I could hide beneath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. The shaving razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on a steed. Now you know how happy I can be. But our good times start and end without $1 to spend. But how much baby do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?
Thank you very much, folks. sing you another song by someone else now. This is very difficult. I have three-way independence going in this, which means my left hand is doing something totally independent from my right hand, and my vocal will be doing something totally separate and independent from the two of them. Very, very difficult. When this is over, I expect a hell of a round of applause. There are two good reasons to do this song. Firstly, it's a song you all know. You've all heard this a million times. It's one of the most famous records ever released. Secondly, I do a pretty damn good job of it, if I do say so myself. This was recorded and released by a gentleman named Walden Cassato, who changed his name later for show business purposes to Bobby Darin. And the song went something like this.
Shark bait has such teeth, dear, and it shows it pearly white. Just a jackknife has only heat, and it keeps it out of sight. And you know when that shark bites with his teeth, baby, start to roll, start to spread, and she blows with only heat, baby, so that never trace her red. Down the sidewalk, come for the blue Sunday morning, lies a body, just losing life. Someone sneaking round the corner. Could that someone be Mac the Knife? There's a tugboat coming for down by the river, don't you know? Where the cement bag are just drooping on down. Oh, that cement is just there for the wait, dear. If I forget you 10 old Mackies back in town. You hear about Louis Miller? He disappeared, babe, after drawing out all his hard-earned cash. And now the man he spends just like a sailor. Could it be our boy's done something rash? I said, now Jenny Dollar, hey, city tall tree, look out to Miss Latvinia and old Lucy Brown. Oh, the line forms over there on the right, baby. Now that Maggie back in town, back in town, back in town. Look how Maggie is back.
Thank you all so much. I was still living at home with my mother and grandmother. Hadn't even left home yet. And Randy came over one day. This is back in the 60s. Randy came over one Saturday morning with a nylon string acoustic guitar. We sat at my mother's piano, and we threw this song together in about half an hour. We didn't think much of it at the time, but 6 months later, it was about to change our lives forever. This song has now been played in excess of 2 million times in the United States alone. And it's, once again, what can I say? It was, I think it was a half hour very well spent by Randy and me. And this is the one really that changed everything. Life was never the same for me or the other guys after this.
eyes. Watched you bring my world to an end. This heart could not accept and pretend. The hurting's on me, yeah. I will never be free, now my baby, now. You took the vow with me, yeah. When you spoke it, babe. I wanna say, these eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes cry every night for you. A little love of these arms long to hold you again. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. Baby, 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 don't you know these eyes are crying every night? I need you back in my arms already, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they did play this on the radio a bit. I haven't sung this in a long time, boy, oh boy. That's an even better suggestion than the one I was gonna do. Oh, there's a lot of chords in this. But fortunately, I'm very straight and sober. Glamour boy, get your costume on. You got 'em lined up and waiting for you, glamour boy. You got 'em standing in the aisles, so don't hang 'em up. For $25,000, you can look like a woman tonight. For $25,000, I think it'll work out right. I think it'll work out. I think it'll work out. I never know how you write it. Think it'll work out, yeah, yeah. Glamour boy, you've been tops for a while with $1 million smile. Glamour boy, you got rave reviews and your front page news. For $37,000, you can look like your sister tonight. For $37,000, I think it'll work out right. I think it'll work out. I think it'll work out. Yeah. You never know how you write it. Think it'll work out. Yeah. Take a look around. So spin with the arching now and laugh in his face as he cocks his bow, and steal from his mistress as she's making love to your family, and be aware
gentlemen, a very warm space-age welcome, if you will, for the incredible Ricky and the Balloons! You see, glamour boy, you really had your fill, and it's all downhill. Glamour boy, you got tales to tell when you see your old friends. For $49,000, you can look like a woman tonight. For $49,000, I think it'll work out right. I think it'll work out. As she's making love to your family, and beware that there's not many there who want to take time to sing and play on a song for the people no more. Don't you want to take time to sing and play on a song for the people tonight? Come on in, take time to sing and play. You dance around, darling, chase my blues away. Come on, take time, sing on the song. Come on along, baby, never take long. You gotta take time, sing on the song for the people tonight. Thank you very much. Whoa. Must be 2 years since I've tried to play that. Here's a record that charted in Billboard. I hope some of you know this. This wasn't a bad song, actually. This won me a very important award up in Canada. The Canadian equivalent of the Oscar I got for this, for a movie that I did once. The song went like this. We went together for so long. Every second record on the radio seemed like our song. How we heard each other, oh baby, it was so wrong. Something in the bottom of my heart keep me holding on. We were lovers in the young and strong and bold days, and turn them into treasures, our silver and gold days. Even though we're older, there's still nothing like the old days. Something in the bottom of my heart keep me holding on. 'Cause you saved my soul. You came along and took me out of the nighttime. Yeah, you saved my soul. Taught me to fly high. Well, I gave my heart. Oh, baby, something that there's just no returning. 'Cause if I have you now, never have to make it alone. We were lovers, ooh, for so
every second record on the radio seemed like our song. Getting older, things I've been feeling can't be all wrong. Something in the bottom of my heart keep me holding on. 'Cause you saved my soul. Came along and took me out of the nighttime. Yeah, you saved my soul. Taught me to fly high. And I gave my heart. Well, baby, something that there's just no returning. 'Cause if I have you now, never have to make it alone. You saved my soul. You taught me how to fly. You picked me up when I was falling. Love you saved my soul. Yeah, by the Lord, you picked me up at the bottom. You saved my soul. Save me, don't save me, baby. Love you saved my soul. Now save me, don't save me every morning, baby. Save my soul. Came along and took me out of the nighttime. You saved my soul. Taught me to fly high. I gave my heart. Oh, baby, something that there's just no returning. 'Cause if I have you now, never have to make it alone. Now, ooh, love, darling. Yes, if I have you now, never have to walk it alone. Or listen to me when I try to tell you, love. Yes, if I have you now, never have to walk it alone. Summer of '95, was doing this big thing for about 180,000 people up in Ottawa, Canada, on the hills beside the Parliament buildings. And I remember it very well because I got some very sad news that afternoon that an old show business friend of mine had passed on and left us. He was a radio pioneer. He was a rock and roll legend. He was the host of the Midnight Special, and he was my friend, Wolfman Jack. I spent many a night into the morning toasting the sunrise, talking with this guy about old rock and roll. He knew more about old rock and roll than even I do. This was a fascinating creature. He is missed by many, not the least of which is yours truly. So I'd like to do this now in dedication to and in memory of my friend Wolfman Jack. Yes, gracious. Clap for the Wolfman. So I was left out in the cold. I said, you're what I've been living for. She said, I don't want to know. Oh, you know, she was digging the cat on the radio. Clap for the Wolfman. He gon' rate your record high. Clap for the Wolfman. You're gon' dig it till the day you die. 75, 80 miles an hour. She hollers slow, slow, slow. Baby, I could stop right on a dime. Snuggled in, said, baby, just one kiss. She said, no, no, no. But how was I to bide my time? I said, hey, babe, do you want a kiss? She said, said, I'm about to overload. Said, you're what I've been dreaming of. She said, I don't want to know. Oh, I thought she was digging you, but she was digging me. Like for the Wolfman, he gon' break your record high. Like for the Wolfman, you gon' dig in till the day you die. I'll go around one more time. I said, clap for the Wolfman. He gon' break your record high. Yes, baby, I Dr. Love. Clap for the Wolfman. He gon' dig in till the day you die. I'll say bye-bye now. Clap for the Wolfman. Clap for the Wolfman. Clap for the Wolfman. Clap for the Wolfman, yeah. Clap for the Wolfman, yeah. Clap for the Wolfman. When I was a boy, I dreamed of Philip Marlowe. Took me as his partner, he took me as his friend. Gave me his fedora, he gave me shotgun fever. Took me as his partner to the end. When I was a child, I dreamed I was a jeweler with a family business that was free and clear, selling golden earrings to Mrs. Mickey Mantle, trying to be gentle while I stuck it in her ear. Dream of a child, a song of a man, the key, and the time are at his command if he knows it. The dream of a child, a song of a man, the key, and the time are at his command. Was a boy, I dreamed I saved my sister from the Rosicrucians for the love of God. I threw myself among them, butchering their leaders, hit them where they least expect it, in the name of God. Dream of a child, the song of a man. was a boy, I dreamed that Elvis Presley was standing on my corner, kissing Brenda Lee. My mother always told me true love was born in heaven. She told me how my best friend could steal my love from me. I love Brenda Lee. Brenda Lee loves me.
Thank you for tonight. Thank you for everything. God bless. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. Bless your hearts. Thank you very, very much, folks. Cheers, folks. This has been a wonderful evening for me. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave you tonight with a Guess Who song. A song that I wrote a long time ago, but it seems that the lyrics are just as pertinent now as they were then, if not more so. Kind of written at the end of the hippie era, and a lot of the dreams we had have not quite panned out yet, but I remain optimistic. I have a great deal of faith in the human species, and I remain optimistic about the future. Thank you all so much once again for accepting me alone at a piano. You make me feel very special, and I thank you very, very much. Cheers, you're wonderful. This is kind of a local gig for me. I just live back up the 405, so this is and it's evenings like this I realize why I moved to Southern California. Thank you so very, very much. I'll leave you tonight with this. I wish you all good luck, good health. Thank you so much for everything.
Have you been around? Have you been your share of coming down? Different things that people do. Have you been aware? You've got brothers or sisters this morning when the paper landed in your yard. Now, do you know their names? Now, can you play their games without losing track and coming down a bit too hard? Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Maybe I'll be there to share the land they'll be giving away when we all live together. I'm talking about together now. Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Maybe I'll be there to share the land they'll be giving away when we all live together. I'm talking about together now. Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Maybe I'll be there to share the land they'll be giving away when we all live together. I'm talking about together now. Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Maybe I'll be there to share the land they'll be giving away. Yeah. When we all Good night. God bless. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you.